Craig Cohen 87 here with episode 163 of the Iron Den. Let's go hit the chest. I will be there very shortly. I can't wait. I'm basically going to do the exact same workout I did last week. Only, hopefully I'll do more reps on everything. I don't even really want to go up in weight. I think I did the 100-pound dumbbells for the flat dumbbell press. And whatever reps I did, I want to do more. I want to do more, baby. I don't want to go heavier, as a matter of fact. I'm fine with staying in that 15 to 20 rep range for now. Maybe 20 is a little high, but I'm thinking at least 12 to 15. I think that's where I want to be. Because I really start getting that pump in the chest. I really start feeling that chest is like, all those muscle fibers are crying at around the 10, 11 mark. So then I want to keep going. I don't want to stop at that point. And then everything else I will adjust accordingly, like the incline bench, for example. I'm really looking forward to doing those dumbbell flies. I think that's like one of my favorite exercises because I could just pause right at the bottom. It doesn't really matter about coming up. The, what do you call that? The contraction. I really want to make sure the stretch is as deep as possible, and then I want to pause on that stretch, just like I did last week. And then whatever I did last week, I'm going to try to beat it by 1 rep. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You know, it's funny that I don't want to go heavier these days, but I used to lift very heavy. I used to have a bench press. My 1 rep max for bench press is 410 pounds, which is pretty good. And but I had a small chest. I never had a great chest. I had a big bench. I had an impressive bench, but a very unimpressive chest. So the goal is to have a very unimpressive bench and a really impressive chest, because what I'm aiming for is aesthetics. But of course, when I was benching with 410, there was a lot of tricep, a lot of shoulder involvement, even my traps. I can really get my traps into it. It's a technique you build up over time. But of course, that's not the plan anymore. So I'm going to stick with the dumbbells, which I find is a superior movement for building the pecs. That's what I'm going to stick with. And I like doing the dips as well. The flies, can't wait to do flies. God, I love every exercise I'm doing today. All right, well I better end this video before I get too excited. So let's see, I'll be starting with the flat dumbbell bench press, likely 100 pounds. See you in the gym. As promised, I'm going to be doing flat dumbbell press. And to be honest, I feel a little bit tight. Not weak, just a bit tight. Did a bunch of warm-up sets. So I did the 25s, the 45s, 65s, and then the 85s. So I've warmed up with 4 sets. Now we're going to go to the 100s. Last week I got 13 reps with these. So the goal is obviously 14 reps. Of course, I'm still just beginning to set my benchmarks. And you know, who knows? Maybe I was going too fast last week. And I'm really going to try to go slow. I'm really going to emphasize that stretch at the bottom. So I might only do, let's say, 11. But actually, I did more. So I'm not going to get too caught up with the number. And also, once I'm done, I'm going to try to do little ones. We'll see if the long length partials add up to anything. Again, I'm just experimenting. All right, enough talking. Let's do this shit. All right, let's do this shit. One. All the way down. Open. There it is. 2. 3. 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. What? No. I can't do the long length partials. I'm definitely pinned at the bottom. But that was 10 really, really slow. So that's the standard I want to compare myself to every week, all right? Let's put 90 seconds on the clock and go again. Second set. You're going to drop it to 85 pounds, also known as warm-up weight. And I got this for 10 reps. Having said that, I may not hit 10 reps because I'm going to do the exact same tempo I did last set, which is very, very difficult. And going forward, they're all going to look like this, okay? Let's do this shit. Ooh. Just lifting them off the ground is much easier. Ooh. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more, I got it. 10. Slow. Open. Oh yeah. Woo. That was definitely failure and beyond. Let's go hit some incline. Set number 1, incline. As you can see, it's only up 1 notch. I don't want a very steep incline. I'm gonna go with 85 pounds. I got 10 last week, so 11 is the goal. Quality, baby. Control freak mindset. Initiated. One, control. All the way down, open. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Slow. 90 seconds begins now. Second set, down to 65-pound dumbbells. Got this for 10 last week. Let's see what I can do. But it's okay if I don't beat it. I want to hit 10 with even slower. I want my pecs to fucking feel what torture feels like. All right. All right, last pressing movement. Let's make it a good one. All the way down. 1. 2. Open up that chest. There it is. 2.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more. 11, again. 12, beautiful. Open. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. That 65 felt like 12 reps. All right, let's go hit some flies. First set, decline dumbbell flies. I got 12 reps with the 70 pounders. Let's go for 13. And remember, I want to live at the bottom. Open up big time. Whew, let's do this shit. I want to make sure this doesn't fall off. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Open. There it is, right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 'Whew. That was ugly, but it counts. Second set. Still gonna go with the 70s. Got him for 10 last week. And again, don't have to beat it. I just have to make sure my time under tension remains high. Living at the bottom. And I might actually just start counting the bottoms, not the tops. It doesn't really make sense to count the top of the rep range since it's not as important to me. So when I'm at the bottom, I'm gonna count 1 after I pause for a couple of seconds. Let's do this shit. And let's start with the world's hardest bicep curl. Whew. That's why I have these things boosting them up to me, because it's easier than having to pick them up from the floor. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. Hold it. 10. Come on, baby. Woo. Dicey, but I got it. 90 seconds begins now. Third and final set, down to 60-pound dumbbells, which I did for 10 last week. Now here presents an opportunity for me to break 10 reps to hit 11. But the thing is, I can hit as many reps as I want if I just speed up. I want to make the rep as hard as fucking possible. I want to give up after 4 reps. That's what I'm trying to do here. So although it's in the back of my mind, I'm going to keep reminding myself, control freak, control freak, control freak. Hypertrophy, not power. Let's do this shit. A slightly easier bicep curl. Muscle fucking tough. Ugh. One. Ooh, much easier. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. One more. 12. Ooh. Perfect. 12. I think that was pretty good. Let's go hit some dips. Set number 1. Down to minus 25. I got it for 11 last week. Let's see if I can do better. I feel pretty warmed up. I warmed up with 3 sets instead of the 2, so I feel a little better. But again, I want to pause at the bottom. That's where all the hypertrophy is. Let's do this shit. Whew, that's light. Barely feel that. Nice and slow. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh yeah, it's hard. 9. Oh. 10. 11. 12. I beat it. Ah. I can't breathe. Not bad. 90 seconds begins now. 2. Down to 50. Up to 50, actually. So it'll be easier. And I got this for 11 reps last week. Let's see if I can get 12 again. I really liked how the first set went. Chest is hurting. Nice and controlled. All the way down. Keep going, keep going. There it is. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. I think that's 9. 10, maybe 11. One more. Oh, yeah. Well, that was 10 or 11. Let's go hit some pec deck. First set, pec deck. I'm going to move up to 145 pounds. I doubt I'll even hit the 10 that I got last week with 130. But I really, really, really want to add a little bit of weight to this one exercise. Because I just feel it more when the weight's heavy. It's one of those rare exercises. All right, let's get these. And my chest is fucked now, so this might be too heavy. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Open, 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 open. 1. 2. 3. So far, so good. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Woo. Really good. Second set, down to 130. That's okay if I only hit 7. I want to do it just like I did before. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oh yeah, beautiful. 2 down, 1 to go. Third set. Just a side note, it's very hard for me to sit down. My glutes and hamstrings are still fucking sore from that leg press I did a couple days ago. So my mobility is a bit limited. And I'm doing legs tomorrow. Hopefully I feel better tonight. Alright, so last set down to 115. I got it for 10 last week, but I'm not going based on last week's numbers. I don't really have a baseline I can trust. And also my weight's going down slightly, so it's gonna be hard to keep that up at the same time. Anyways, I don't want to overthink this. Let's do this shit. Oh yeah, chest is toast. Even lightweight's hard now. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Woo. All right. So this concludes our film proportion of today's workout. But stay tuned. The pose down is coming up next.
Alrighty, time for the recap. Overall, boy, I completely destroyed my chest. Super happy with that workout. Very happy with the dumbbells. Even though I only got 10 on that first set, it was a great 10. It was definitely slower and more, what would you say? I elongated the pause to like 2 beats almost, which is exactly what I wanted to do. I think definitely doing that third warm-up set for the dips did me pretty good because I did 3 exercises before I did the dips. I did the flat presses, incline presses, and the flies. And neither of those three exercises warm up the chest at all. My chest is still ice cold, and in the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, chest, it's warmed up enough. Nope, not warmed up enough. So I did negative 100 pounds, negative 75 pounds, and then normally I did my first set. That's what I've been doing. But this week I went negative 50 pounds, and I felt like I really got stronger after that set. And then I did the negative 25 pounds. And I probably won't be going body weight for a while until I lose quite a bit of weight. But again, it's not really about how much weight I'm lifting. It's about how much pec fibers am I breaking down. And when I go really, really, really deep and stretch them out, I think I'm maximizing the hypertrophy as much as possible. Pec deck was excellent. I went a little heavier. Very happy with my technique. I definitely want to be closer to 10 on the pec deck as opposed to 15. I just like it heavier. Most exercises I'd rather do light and controlled, but that's just one exercise that I really like going heavier. Same with the decline flies. 70-pound dumbbells is, that's pretty heavy weight. And I got it for 12 or 13, and then I got it for 10. So I was able to match what I did last week, what I think even slower with more control and a longer pause at the bottom, which is exactly what I wanted to do. As for the posing, my coach wanted me to keep my chest higher for the front relaxed, which is actually the very first pose I do. So I've been putting an emphasis on that. Let me know if you think that it's been, if you notice it at all, or maybe you didn't notice it. Maybe there's something else I could do. But everything else remained the same. Really happy with how my posing is going. Of course, I got to fully commit it to memory by the time I compete because there's no mirror on stage. So I won't be able to see what I look like up to the judges. I have to just memorize the position. Once I have it down, I have it down. But until I have it down, it'll still be a work in progress. But I'm going to get better for a couple of years, But I'm really looking forward to this competition. My coach is really happy with how my look is going. Week after week after week of improvement. So I got to just keep doing what I'm doing. Let's see. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah, my hamstrings and glutes were very, very tight because whatever I did for those on that glute day on Saturday, those leg presses, boy, did they destroy me. I'm trying to go slower and slower and slower with it, but I'm doing the same amount of reps. So I'm doing more work under the weight, even though technically the numbers aren't going up. That's how I see it. And I've been thinking, because I've done 13 reps with 860 pounds for 13 reps, 3 weeks in a row. So now I'm thinking maybe I should go up to 900 pounds. And the thinking is, it'll only be 40 pounds more. I may not even feel it. And as long as I get over 10 reps, then it was worth it. And trying to hit 15 reps is more of a marathon. It's more of a measure of endurance than it is a measure of strength or building muscle. Of course, I always want to be doing both, but muscle is still the emphasis. And why do I want to do more endurance? Because I could last longer in the gym. When I'm out of shape, I'm gassed out after 45 minutes in the gym and I want to leave. When I'm in shape, I can do it 2 hours, no problem. So it is important that I have good cardiovascular health. And, well, that's a good thing to have. So we'll see how I'm feeling that day. I might do 900, and if not, it's coming. It's coming. So I'll leave us off right there. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, peace out.